Hi, Marsha. It's lovely to see you today. Thanks ever so much for coming to talk to me. Can I just get you to introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Marsha Mollineau, lead planner and founder of Mollineau Weddings and Events, which is based in Hackney, London, in the UK.
Great. And obviously you did the 5-day certificate in wedding planning earlier this year. We literally got under the fence, didn't we, just before lockdown, which was great. Can you just, where were you at? Why did you decide to do a course in wedding planning? What was your stage at that point?
I had a background in events before. I was a business manager for over 15 years. So I did manage a portfolio of clients in terms of event management, roundabout events that did maybe 20 up to 700 delegates. But I got married in August 2019, and based on my wedding experience, I definitely wanted to enter the world of wedding planning. So my business was established in 2019 after my own wedding experience, and I haven't looked back since.
That's great. And it's weddings and events you're thinking of doing, isn't it? So other
weddings,
private
yes,
events.
weddings and celebratory events. So that could be your bridal shower, it could be after you're married or before, it could be maybe for a child, an anniversary, a milestone birthday. It's all based around the family celebrations when we say events.
Mm-hmm. And what made you choose the Event School London certificate in wedding planning?
That's a really good question. So the reason I chose the Event School London is I did a lot of research. There was a lot of competition, but I liked the course modules. I liked the way the course was structured over 5 days. Something that really appealed to me was the venue selection. So we went on a venue tour for a full day before the lockdown, and we were able to visit, I think, 5 to 7 venues within London. So I found that experience was really beneficial to me. But what drew me was definitely yourself. I was talking to my mum earlier today, reminiscing on when we used to watch you on a daytime TV show here in London. So that really pushed me to make an inquiry with Maria. And once I had made the inquiry, the process of booking was very easy. The course was accessible, so if I wasn't able to attend in person, I could also attend online, which appeals to me, also to have a family. And it was just fantastic, the process from start to finish. So I was really happy that I made the choice with the Event School London.
Oh, that's great to hear.
Yeah, I'd also say in terms of the course content, sometimes large class sizes can be a bit intimidating, or you feel you won't necessarily have the one-to-one support that you need during the course. So something that really stood out to me was that the courses were less than 10 people, you know, they were between 5 and 8. And I thought that was fantastic. I got to ask really, I'd say, focused questions on my business. So as my business had started for a few months before, there were specific questions I wanted to raise, and I felt more comfortable raising those questions in a smaller class size.
Definitely. And I think also you become supportive of each other as well, because you were all at different stages. You know, I can remember for one of the students, it was a complete career change. And then for 2 of you, it was a bit of a sort of sideways movement. And then obviously we had the couple, Anna and Christopher from Puerto Rico as well, who had their business for a while. And yeah, I think, you know, it's one of the things that is about doing it in a classroom or a real life scenarios. You also feed off each other, don't you? And it's nice to be able to interact that way. And often I often think that any question anybody asks becomes relevant to everybody else who's in that classroom too. So it's helpful in that way. But I'm glad you enjoyed it so much. It was great to have you on it as well, and super to see where you are at now. So obviously you launched kind of just before the course, didn't you? It was sort of a soft launch, and now everything's underway. So fill us in on Mollineau Weddings and Events.
Oh, so we've had a fantastic time since the course. During the lockdown, we have completed a social distancing course, which means we can now plan our events remotely and ensure social distancing is in place once receptions return as we once knew them. So that's been fantastic. We've expanded our portfolio of suppliers. So we've used the downtime to speak with loads of industry professionals in various areas. So that could be maybe bridal boutiques, photography, catering, venues. And we've definitely got a fantastic portfolio that we can present to clients once they start replanning their weddings, or they decide to, you know, resume weddings as we once knew. I'd say something that's been really interesting since attending the course is we've been able to do a lot of virtual venue tours. So that's been fantastic. So we probably attend maybe one virtual tour a week. If we are doing a face-to-face virtual tour, we ensure that we visit once every 2 weeks, just to ensure we're not showing any symptoms and keep everybody safe. And they've been fantastic. It's been a great opportunity to speak with the venue managers and see what provisions they're putting in place to ensure that everybody's working safely and we can work together. Moreover, we get access to their diaries, so we know what dates they have in the future, and we can then present them to brides and grooms or couples that are interested in maybe shifting a venue if they don't have a desired date because they've had to postpone, or just communicating what venues have what dates available, and more importantly, for what price.
Yeah, I mean, you've certainly made good use this time. I know we've talked before today, and that's really good. And I think also, Marsha, what you demonstrate is that it's not sort of ground to a standstill just because at the moment weddings can't go ahead, or that, you know, perhaps we're not all as willing to meet or head out. It's amazing how, as a sector, we have adapted, and that you're using this time still to build your contacts. And obviously, it's always nice to meet people face to face, and God forbid this ever takes over from actually doing that. But at least it's an opportunity to still keep building your portfolio and sort of be ready with, yeah, all guns firing once we do get up and running again.
Yes, yes, definitely. Something that we're really looking forward to, and I'm sure all the couples out there are looking forward to it too.
Just a bit. Well, that's great. Thank you so much for joining me today and having a chat. And no doubt we'll interview you again as Mollineau Weddings and Events continues to flourish. But it was great to have you on the course, and I'm so pleased that you enjoyed it so much and got so much from it as well.
Oh, thank you. It's been my pleasure. Thank you.